so much for joining. If you're new to the channel, I'm Sarah, and the other half of Adults in Disney is Jeff. And this video is part of our resort review series where we go to Disney resorts, we share kind of our experience and give you guys a whole bunch of info about the resort. So today we are at the Grand Floridian. We are really excited to be here. We've stayed here before at club level, and this trip we are doing the villas, so which is the DVC side. So we will give you guys a room tour here. We'll show you the pool, we'll show you the main building and some of the dining options, and also, very importantly, ways to get to the park. So we can't wait to share it all with you. Thanks so much for joining, and it's time for another adventure. Popped over to the main building. So if you're staying in the standard Grand Floridian side, so not the DVC side, this is going to be where you'd come to check in. But regardless of if you're staying in the DVC side or not, there's a lot of really important and fun things here in the main building at the Grand Floridian. So one, it's an amazing lobby. It's so pretty. I think one of the big highlights of staying here at the Grand Floridian. It's also going to have a bunch of different shops. So you have like a basin on this floor, which is going to be like soaps. It's really fun. You're going to have a toy store, so that's also up here on the second floor. And down on the first floor, you're going to have a clothing shop and also some food shops. So tons of gift options if you're staying here, which is really convenient to be able to grab some stuff if you need to. In this main building, I should say, also you're going to have the monorail. So you can jump on that in order to get to the Magic Kingdom or take it around to the TTC. So the main building is really, really fun. The last thing I want to talk about right now in the main building is the Enchanted Rose. So that's going to be the standalone bar here at the Grand Floridian. It is a Beauty and Beast themed bar, and it's awesome. So the theming is amazing. We really enjoyed the drinks here as well. It's going to have a bar area and then a separate kind of seating area on the side. It also has some outdoor seating. So it is such a great place to just come check out. I'd recommend it highly if you're staying here. And we'll share some footage of the Enchanted Rose specifically up next.
So we actually have the entire place to ourselves. They've opened up both sides of the Enchanted Rose, and we are the only ones over here in the side area. It's pretty awesome here. It's only been open for about 15 minutes, so it's still pretty early, and there's Sarah.
I absolutely love the details in here. So like this painting obviously has Belle and the castle, but the more subtle details are my favorite. So like here is Cogsworth, and the details are just amazing. So you can kind of see his face. He's so cute.
Sarah's already shown you Cogsworth, and over here in the corner we have Lumiere.
We just got our drinks and they look amazing. So this is perfect sitting in here. Jeff got an espresso martini. I went with the Island Rose, which is more of a tropical fruity one. It's one of the specialty drinks here. So I'm gonna have Jeff to try first, and then I'll give mine a try. So here we go with the espresso martini. Oh yes, that is delicious. So he's gonna love that. It's really good. And now for the Island Rose, let's see. Ooh. That's really good too. I think it has grapefruit in it and vodka, and there's rose water, and I can definitely taste that as well. So this is really good. It's really like light and refreshing.
So if you are unfamiliar with the DVC side of the Grand Floridian, that is what is in front of me. This is where all the DVC rooms are located. Off to the left, you can see down in the distance, that building in the far distance is the main building. These are the monorail tracks that take you to that main building. There's a short walkway which we'll show you. Right across the way is the Senses Spa and the workout area, which is right here. And this is just the beginning of the resort. If you're on the DVC side, everything else is mainly located in the main part of the buildings.
If you're staying on the DVC side of the Grand Floridian, you're going to have a separate check-in area, which is going to be right here, and then all the DVC rooms are going to be in this building. Here's a quick tour of our room. So again, we're in a standard villa on the DVC side of the Grand Floridian. So when you first walk in, the main thing you'll notice is going to be the bathroom area. It is huge in here. So you're gonna have a full shower area, which is really, really nice. When you first walk in, there's all the H2O products, which is amazing. And there's a sink right here, so plenty of counter space, more H2O products, which I love. And then it connects to like the toilet area. So you have the toilet, but then you also have a whole nother shower. So I imagine this is helpful if you have like kids that need a bathtub or anything like that, or Jeff and I can get ready both at the same time tomorrow. So having the 2 showers is really nice. Coming back out to the main living room space, you're gonna have a closet and then the little like kitchenette, which is like a standard for DVC. So you have the fridge, a sink, a microwave, so more than we need for our time here, which is great. And then if we continue out, we're gonna have the bedroom area. So you have, first, I love this Disney detail. So you have the little like drop down bed for the kids with an awesome little Dumbo art underneath. So that's an amazing little Disney detail that they have in here. You have a queen bed in here. So the queen bed is perfect for us tonight. And then also there's going to be the sofa, which is a pull-out sleeper sofa. So if you have more than just 2 of you in here, or you want the extra bed space, that's a great option. And there is a seating area. So Jeff and I love this to just be able to eat and relax, so it's perfect. The last thing, I guess, is the balcony, which is awesome. So we have a view. It's dark right now, but we have a view out over the pool, so we'll show you guys again in the morning. But I love this room. So here's kind of the last area. There's a couple seats and plenty of space to relax and enjoy the view. Another building that we want to point out is the Sugarloaf building. So that's going to be the Club Level building here at the Grand Floridian. And this building we actually stayed at last year. So if you're interested in it, we'll do a swipe up link, or a link you can click here if you want to check it out and see what it's like to stay Club Level. We're in the main building, so we're just outside right now having a cup of coffee. I figured I'd pop on really quick and talk about the pools since that's what we're staring at. They're directly behind me right now. One of the pool areas is gonna have the like kids play area, which has an awesome Mad Hatter tea party type theme. We'll give you guys a closer look of that here in a second. That pool area also has a pool bar, which is really nice, and then a big pool area, and it's just a really, really fun spot. We're actually able to see that pool from our villa room, our DVC villa room right now, so it's a little bit closer to the DVC side. It's a really awesome, definitely a fun aspect here at the Grand Floridian. In addition to that pool area, there is another pool closer to the not DVC side of the resort. So if you're here, you have kind of different options and you can kind of choose which pool you prefer, but it's definitely a nice perk of being here at the Grand Floridian. Here's the play area I was just talking about. So it's a really cute Mad Hatter theme. Up next, I'll show you guys the pool and the beach area. And here is the pool area. So beaches is going to be the pool bar. So it's really nice to have right here. And then you have the pool area. So it's a good sized pool, and there is a slide, which is gonna be coming out right of the rock formation here. So again, really nice option. Another great amenity of Grand Floridian is this beach area. So they have lounge chairs that you can come and just sit and relax and enjoy the day. So this is another great perk of here. It's located right over by the DVC villas and that pool area.
Here we have the other pool option that's over in between all the main buildings, not the DVC side. It's not really well themed or anything, but it is a very large pool. It's got a pool bar. It's very centrally located, and it is very, very large with quite a bit of seating. But again, the main building's over here to the right. That's the main building in the distance. And these are all just buildings that you can stay at surrounding. We just left the main building at Grand Floridian, and on my side over here, right behind me, is the Grand Floridian Cafe. It's an awesome place for breakfast or really any other meal. We enjoy it there quite a bit. Upstairs above me is going to be their two nice sit-down restaurants, Citrico's and Victorian Albert's. Around the way, down by the boat dock, is actually going to be Narcoossee, which is another great sit-down dining option here. And we're actually headed over to Gasparilla Grill, which is their quick service. We're going to grab a bite to eat there, show you the inside of that, and maybe grab a coffee and enjoy the rest of the morning.
We just made it over to Gasparilla Grill, so you have to mobile order here. So if you have the My Disney Experience app, you can pull it up, you can pre-order. So we already put in our order there. Once you're here, you can say I'm here, and then they'll start preparing your order, and when it's ready, it will notify you to come in and grab it. So this is just so convenient to be able to just order your breakfast, walk on over, grab it. We ordered Mickey waffles right now and a breakfast sandwich, so we will share those items with you guys, let you see what they look like. And they do serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner here, and lots of treats. So if you want something sweet like a cake pop, they have those as well. So really great option if you're staying here at the Grand Floridian.
You just come in, they tell you when your order's ready, and here's ours to go.
We just got our food here at Gasparilla Grill, so we picked up our mobile order and we're just about to sit down and have it. It all looks really good, so I'll just talk through what we got. We did a cold brew coffee, so this is Joffrey's coffee, so it's actually the shaken Jamaican that we love. We got a breakfast sandwich, which is gonna be eggs and bacon on croissant with some, they call them potato barrels, but tater tots. And then of course we needed some Mickey waffles, so we also got some of those. Everything looks really good. So again, this is a great, easy option for breakfast if you're staying here at the Grand Floridian.
While we're here waiting for breakfast, right behind me, even though I don't think you can see it because it is a little bit in the distance, is the Magic Kingdom. And from the Grand Floridian, there are quite a few different transportation options. You can take the monorail, you can walk now on a pathway that is pretty new, and they have the boat options right across from the lagoon. You take a small vehicle there, and that's down by the Narcoossee boat docks, which we can show you a little bit later on. But from the Grand Floridian, there are 3 different options to get to the Magic Kingdom, all of which I think are more fun than taking a bus, so it's a great location if you want to visit the Magic Kingdom. If you're looking for the new walkway to the Magic Kingdom, here is the main area. This is the quick service Gasparilla Grill here on my right. And if I keep turning to the right, you'll see this pathway here. If we go down this path, this is where the walkway begins. It's going to be right here to the right of the building. We did record it yesterday, although we recorded it in reverse. We recorded us walking from the Magic Kingdom to the Grand Floridian. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes depending on your walking speed. And it's a really nice walk along the water right underneath the monorail. So if you're able to do it, I highly recommend checking out this path as a new method to get to the Magic Kingdom. Right behind me is the boat dock to the Magic Kingdom. It's right here at the end of the, main area of the Grand Floridian, and it is a very quick ride over. It takes you right to the front. It's maybe 5 to 10 minutes of a ride. It's really nice, especially on a warm morning. I'm not sure if I'd want to do it on a cold day like today, but generally it is a fun way to get to Magic Kingdom, one of our preferred methods of transportation, and is definitely more enjoyable than taking a bus. Right over here in the distance is the entrance, the main entrance to the Grand Floridian. And if you come out there and you turn this way past the cars, right down this walkway is where you can pick up the buses to all of the resorts. So it's a pretty quick walk from the main lobby. Right above the entryway to the main lobby on the first floor, you have up there on the second floor the entrance to the monorail. So you just go into the lobby, go upstairs, and right there is where you're going to come out on that balcony, walk across the bridge, and you are at the monorails.
We also wanted to stop and just let you guys know about some of the extra things that you can do here at the Grand Floridian, one of which is renting boats for fireworks cruises. One example of the boats, or I guess the biggest boat, is the Grand One yacht behind me, and it is a really awesome experience if you want to have a small group, so family or friends. I We have done it before with just the two of us. Not on this boat. We've rented a smaller pontoon boat and done a private fireworks cruise. So it is just a really, really fun option here at the Grand Floridian. You can also get them at the Polynesian Resort and the Contemporary Resort. If you are looking to do one at the Magic Kingdom area, there are also separate private boats and cruises at the boardwalk area for Epcot. So if you're interested in that, it is another really great option if you're staying at one of those properties.
Here's the running trail at the Grand Floridian. You can see over here, you start at the Grand Floridian. You continue up along the water through the Polynesian, do a lap through their resort, come back down, and you can return right here to the start. So it's a great little trail, beautiful area to run along the water with the Magic Kingdom in the distance. So if you're into running, this is where you take off from. If you continue on down the running trail, this building is the back side of the DVC building that we are in, and over here on the left, this is the wedding pavilion. So this is where you get married if you want to get married here at the Grand Floridian, right here on the water with the outside back part facing the Magic Kingdom.
One thing that we haven't talked about, which is really important, is the price of this resort and also kind of the value of it. So I would say the price of Grand Floridian obviously is going to depend on the time of year and if you got any type of discounts, like annual pass discounts. But generally, I'd say it could range from like $400 to $600 a night. So it is really expensive. This is definitely one of the most expensive hotels at Disney World. That being said, there are lots of different deluxe resorts. And in the Magic Kingdom area in particular, so when you have like Contemporary, Polynesian, Grand Floridian, this is definitely one of our favorites. And the big advantages for it are going to be the new walking path is hugely helpful, that you can just walk straight to Magic Kingdom. You can also easily walk to Polynesian, which is nice if you want to pick up food or anything there. I will say that I prefer the DVC side rooms more than the standard Grand Floridian rooms. So if you're looking for a really like luxurious stay, I would say Grand Floridian is a great option. And again, that walking path really adds so much value to us. So overall, Jeff and I would recommend this resort.
Right off the main lobby is going to be one of those first shops. It's called Sandy Cove, and it just has a bunch of things for, I guess, household type items as well as a little bit of food. So we'll hop in here next. Good morning. Over here, it's just got stuff like medicine, home supplies, some food, frozen food, kitchen appliances, or rather kitchen dishes, things like that. Alcohol, which everyone needs on a trip. And some more alcohol behind the register. And suitcases, more clothes, some DVC type of stuff in the DVC corner. It's a great little shop right off the main area. Here we have the clothing store. Doesn't open until noon. And finally, up here on the second floor, in this corner up by the monorail, is Bazin, the store Sarah spoke about earlier. And in the other corner is going to be another gift shop with toys and stuff like that, your typical souvenirs. That'll do it from us here at the Grand Floridian. Thank you all so much for following along. If there's any questions or comments about the resort that we didn't cover, be sure to leave them below in the comments and we'll answer those. But again, thank you so much for joining us on this experience. We can't wait to share our next adventure with you.